Have you ever been watching your favorite show and then suddenly, one of the main actors just disappears? That is exactly what happened on Bewitched. Dick York, the actor who played Darrin Stephens, Samantha's husband, was there in the early seasons. Funny, charming, and always confused by his wife's magic. Then suddenly, he was gone. Just like that. Replaced by another actor. For years, people asked the same question: what happened to Dick York? Some said he got fired. Some said he quit. Others thought there was drama behind the scenes. But now, after more than 50 years, the real reason has finally come out. And it is not what most people thought. Before we talk about why he left, let us talk about who Dick York was. Dick York was born in the year 1928 in Indiana. He started acting at a young age, not in movies, but on the radio. Back then, radio shows were a big deal, just like television is now. As he got older, he started acting in movies and television. He was known for being a hard worker and always showing up with a smile. In the year 1964, he got the role of Darrin Stephens in Bewitched, the husband of a witch who tries to live like a normal housewife. The show was a huge hit. People loved it. And York was a big reason why. He had great chemistry with Elizabeth Montgomery, who played Samantha. But behind the scenes, things were not as happy as they seemed. Years before Bewitched even started, Dick York had an accident while filming a movie called They Came to Cordura in the year 1959. During a scene, he had to lift a heavy man with a rope. Something went wrong. He tore the muscles in his back badly. The pain was terrible, and it never fully went away. Doctors said it was a permanent injury. But Dick did not want to stop acting. He pushed through the pain and took the role on Bewitched anyway. For the first few seasons, he tried to keep up. He took pain medicine. Sometimes he filmed scenes while lying down between takes. The crew even added a slanted wall on the set so he could lean against it when he needed to. But the pain kept getting worse. One day in the year 1969, while filming an episode of Bewitched, something happened. Dick York collapsed on set. He was rushed to the hospital. The pain in his back and the stress on his body had become too much. He could not keep going. That was his last day on the show. He did not quit because of drama. He was not fired. He had no fight with the producers. He left because he physically could not do it anymore. After Dick York left Bewitched, the studio brought in another actor, Dick Sargent, to play Darrin. They did not explain the change in the show, they just switched actors. Some fans were confused. Some did not even notice right away. But many missed the original Darrin. As for Dick York, his health kept getting worse. He struggled with his back pain for the rest of his life. He also became addicted to painkillers because of the constant pain. But later, he fought hard to overcome that. He spent his later years helping others, raising money for homeless people and speaking out about drug addiction. Even though he was no longer on television, he still wanted to make a difference. Before he passed away in the year 1992, Dick York gave a few interviews. In one of them, he finally told the truth about why he left Bewitched. It was not a mystery. It was not about money or fame. It was just pain. Real, human pain that never went away. He said he loved the show. He loved working with Elizabeth Montgomery. But his body just could not keep up. That is the real story. And it is one that reminds us, sometimes, what looks like a sudden change on the outside has a long, painful history behind it. So now, after more than 50 years, we finally know why Dick York really left Bewitched. It was not about drama. It was not about ego. It was about a man who gave everything he could until he could not anymore. And even when the cameras stopped rolling, he kept trying to do good in the world. So the next time you watch Bewitched or see a scene with the original Darrin, remember the real story behind the smile. And if you found this story interesting, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments, which actor do you remember best as Darrin, Dick York or Dick Sargent? Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep watching, keep wondering, and never be afraid to ask the question, what really happened?